Hello and welcome to my first recipe. I will be making pita bread, authentic pita bread, not like the one sold here in the shops in the UK. For that you need strong flour. Now you can do either white flour or wholemeal flour or 50-50. Today I'm going to use 50-50. This is how we like it in my family, because this wholemeal flour is very high in fiber, and as we know that fiber is essential in our diet. Now if you are following Simon word, here the fiber is 11 grams. So if you do this on your own and you make your portion to 60 grams, this means that that will be your healthy extra B. Okay, so as we said, flour, yeast. Here I'm going to make like 1.5 kilos. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar. So you start by making or preparing the yeast. Make the yeast. Mixture. So you have to mix it really well and leave it. The water I use is just tap water, however it's warm water just to speed the process for me. Not hot, not boiling hot, because this will kill your yeast and it will not double its size. Okay, so we need 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1 sugar, white flour, wholemeal flour and salt. Okay? So I'll be back after this mixture is ready. See you. Okay, so our yeast is ready. Just to let you know, this is the measuring spoon that I used. It's more precise and it's better, like to be accurate in your measurements. Now I put here 750 grams of white flour and 750 grams of wholemeal flour, which is high in fiber. Now just like a teaspoon of salt. You need salt, otherwise your dough will be very sticky. So this one absorbs all the humidity. We all know that. That's something basic. So you start by, excuse the sound, you start by mixing the dry ingredients. Okay, so now we need on minimum speed. Okay, okay, that's good. Now we can start by adding our yeast inside. I'll try and scoop it all out. So as you see, I have scooped out all the yeast. Okay, so so we use 1 kilo 500 grams. Usually you add half of that in fluids. However, it depends on the flour. So I would go like 40% up to 50%. So it's better to start with the lower end, which is 40%. So if I use 100 like 1,500 grams, so to half that, that's 750. I will start, let's say, by 600. Each one is 250, something like that. And this is again tap water, warm. Why I'm using warm? To speed it up, mainly because the UK here as well is a cold country, and you need to to have a warm environment to do your pitas or your bread in general. So you can do that by hand, by the way, but this is faster. Okay, so it's combining all the flour. I think it needs a bit more water, so I will not put all of this. So now I think I have like 550, 600 ml. Again, you might be asking, why isn't she using oil? Well, I do use oil, but not inside the dough. You will see at what stage I use it. Until we get a smooth dough. I'll be coming. It's ready. So this is the time for olive oil on the top, and then take this down. Spread all the olive oil. See, and around it. And cover it with a cloth or whatever you have, cling film, to relax so that it will be easier to work with. Okay, covered it with a cloth. These are cloths especially for my baking. Let's have a look now at the pastry. I think it is ready. See, look, it's easy. Now, technique is very, very, very important, because you don't want the process of baking a bread to be frustrating for you. So if you have a pastry map, that's fine. If not, you don't have to. Can we have a camera here, please?
Okay.
And then you do this, like you roll it into a sausage roll. Okay. And then you cut it. Try evenly. Now, if you are doing slimming work, you can use the whole meal as we said, but you have to weigh this. This has to weigh 60 grams. And then you make all like into, this is a bit small, okay? You can weigh it if you are not, you know, happy with this. You can just get kitchen scale and weigh it. So you have to do all of it and roll it like this. Can you please? Okay, so I've done it all. So what I need is to leave it sit for a bit. Just cover it with a cloth, a clean cloth. Please try to make your own baking cloth. Don't use, just say, okay, this time I will use it for cleaning or using for as a bedding. No, make sure that all bedding, clean them well and use them only for your baking. Okay, I will leave them like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on the warmth of the room, and I think that my kitchen is warm enough. Okay, now, as you see, it has somehow doubled its size. So now it's time to roll our pita. Now, you can do it either on a pastry mat, or if you haven't got any, you can use your chopping board. Okay, I hope I will be able to show you. Here. So this is the thickness. Okay, it should be like even thickness. Okay, so this is the thickness we are looking for, and it should be round shape. So I will roll all the pita, and then we will do the next. You can see this is the first lot, which is the first like dough that I rolled, and you need to make sure when baking you start from the first one that you rolled out first. Starting the oven, I like to use the grill, and mine can be adjusted to 3, 2, and 1. I do it on 3. So it will heat and we will bake.